Oh no. All right. What's up, man? What's up? 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 1 2 1 2. How y'all doing, man? C Stu's in detention. Comedian André Mulligan, Instagram. Hey, hey, oh, 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 oh. What's up, man? Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. C Stu's in detention. Comedian André Mulligan, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. What's up, Carlos, man? I see you in the building, man. We got to go there today, man. We got to go there because really right now, man, I think you too, big dog. Hey, man, rest in peace to the homie, man, the homies that's no longer here, man. Everybody from Louisville, Kentucky, man. The Cuzzo, Joe Key, Big Chew, Roger Creighton, everybody we lost, man. I say this because today, I want people to understand and ask yourself, are you trying and are you doing and are you giving your best? You know what I'm saying? Are you really trying? Are you doing your best here on these streets? Are you really trying to give everything to make sure that you're not just another person? You know what I'm saying? Are you really trying to be original? Are you really trying to move? And I can actually say, man, sometimes I have questioned the way I moved, and then I have to look back and I have to look at the fact that my grandma's no longer here. That I got my cousins who no longer got the opportunity to reach their goals, and I have to be like, damn, dog, you got to use that. You got to use their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like we standing on so many people's shoulders right now. You know what I'm saying? Standing on so many people's shoulders, but are you using that lift to be a better person, to hit your goals, to reach your goals? Because I say this all the time, you are in your life because of who you are in your life. You know what I'm saying? A prime example is we see things that have affected people, we see things that have taken people's lives, but yet alone we tend to stay in that energy. I know better than to do a lot of things because I don't not only want to risk my life, but I want to say, man, I want to get up out of just the norm and being okay. Some people are okay with being okay. I want to have everything in life that I believe that I deserve, but also you only get in life what you give to yourself, to your craft, to whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? How do you get $1 million, right? And they got to break down how you get $1 million. You find something to sell to a person 100,000 times, or you get you get 1 million people to give you $1, or you get a certain amount of things to get this. That's how you reach your goals, right? That's how people believe you get to that $1 million. But would $1 million help? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get $1 million, they wouldn't know what the hell to do with it, man. They gonna fucking be broke. They gonna be broke. They gonna be losing it. They're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you ready for? Because the impact of life is, are you prepared and are you ready for success? It has nothing to do with success coming to you. I guess some people get there and they bomb. Some people get there and they fuck up. Some people get there and they don't know which way to go, which direction to go. So is your head there? That's why being successful is so hard for people. It's not the fact of doing it once. You got to do it every single day. Every day. All the time. I'm a stand-up comic. I got to be funny all the time. Ain't no off days, ain't no downtime, ain't no so because my reputation is based on my last set and based on how people see it. And people say this, and I say this, and I think it's kind of in between. I was just listening to Eddie Griffin and Kevin Hart talking about his class. And Eddie Griffin was talking about the people that came out of his class when he was on stage, right? Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Bernie Mac, who else he say? Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? Like he's some more. You know what I'm saying? You got people that he said, man, all the killers that was in my class were all killers. He said when he went on stage, he had just had to follow Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? And this is Eddie Murphy at his prime. So he said he had to follow Eddie Murphy at his prime. He had to follow Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer and people like that, because you can only get better by going around better. You're never going to get better by going around motherfuckers who aren't going to challenge you and make you pull out the best in you. Are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I have put myself in so many positions to where I need to make sure I challenge myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking Fight Club. You can go everywhere and fight, but are you going to win that match? But at the same time, are you getting in the ring? I don't got a problem with getting beat up. I don't got a problem with getting beat up. It's the fact is we gonna keep fucking fighting. So if I ever go and I feel like I did my worst, that ain't my worst. I always have my limit to my worst, but you gotta experience that. You gotta feel it. In order to see sunshine, it gotta rain. You gotta see that rainbow. It gotta rain. It gotta rain. There's no possible way for you to see a rainbow without rain. It's never gonna happen. It's never going to happen. So are you allowing yourself to let the rain go, to go in the rain, to go, like, are you going in the rain with an umbrella? Or are you going in the rain just walking in fucking rain? You're going to dry off, right? You're going to dry off, but you got to get wet. Sometimes, man, you got to get in there. It's like sitting back on the tub and, if you ever took a bath and you sat back on the back of the tub, it's like, oh shit, hey, what is that? You got to lay back, bro. You got to lay back, because you sit up too long, you're not going to understand the feeling of being cold. You're not going to understand the rules of being cold. So are you trying your best, man? I try my best. I try my best every single day, man. But I can actually say, man, that my wife, man, she pushes and makes sure that I try my best. And she tell you, hey, man, you got it. Get the fuck up out of here. Go do you. And you need to take the time to put into your craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you gonna get better unless you working on getting better. You, like, when I go out there and I'm not ready and I'm not prepared and I'm not, you the only reason why you get nervous because you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, you're ready. I'm ready to go. Because you can twist and move. It's like reading a book. I have to make sure that what I do is like a book. So when I sit down and I can read it and I can say, hey, with black eyes peering over beneath the black brow, he stood apart, a brush and certain and studied, one who was growing older while he was young. But mindful only for a country need, I went and spoke to him, and with friendly words, and we were wed. I never grew. It's like you gotta learn your shit just like it's a book, and that way you can read it however you want to. That way you can read it how you want to, right? I don't give a shit of what nobody talk about what they doing. Everything is about actions. Everything is really now about the action, man. I really make sure I don't focus on what anybody else is doing. I try to make sure I stay in my lane. I try to make sure that I focus. Like, somebody asked me, they was like, who you think your biggest support is? I was like, my wife. Without a doubt. They was like, man, I don't got that, nigga. And what are you talking about? Hold on. What do you mean you don't got that? I don't got nobody to support me like that. No, you probably do. You just don't listen to them. You just don't pay attention to them. The reason why, because it's not about it. You know something, man? Me doing bad on stage or me doing bad in life has nothing to do with her. And she'll tell you, that's not me. That's you. I'm not going nowhere, whether you're rich, broke, or whatever. That's all you. This is your dream. This is what you want to do. This is your life. So you got to do it, man. That's the best thing a woman has ever told me. Not even a woman, but a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has told me, hey, go get that shit. Go get it. It's right there for me. It's right there for me. She sit there and tell me it's right there. Just look at it. It's right there. Don't it look beautiful? Don't it look beautiful? Thank you, Queen. But you got to make sure you put your all in, man. I can't keep going out and coming home acting like I didn't give my all. I'm always giving my all. That's one thing I would tell you about me. I'm always going to give my all, but it got to show for me, right? That's that quick pro quo, right? You got to see it. Instant gratification, you got to see it. Where is it at? I don't see the results. The results are there. Whether you paying attention to it or not, the results are there. Where you at right now in your life is the results of your work. Is the results of your work. And when I look at it, I'm like, God damn, Dre, you got to work harder, bro. You got to work harder. You got to grind harder. You got to do harder. You got to move harder. And you got to make sure you take yourself out your head. If you don't take yourself out your head, man, you already defeated. That's one thing that's challenged, man. You gonna miss 100% of the shots that you don't attempt. But also, if you at the foul line, you like, I ain't gonna hit, and barely throw the ball, you definitely not gonna hit. But if you say I'm not gonna hit, and you throw that goddamn ball the right way and you shoot it right, and you do everything you was supposed to do. If it lands, it lands the way it was supposed to land. But you got to do your part. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your part, because if you don't do your part, that's why you fail. And now you gotta now this, you're going back to the blame game, to the wish game, to the I should have did this, the shoulda, coulda, woulda, dulda, udda. I know who I am, and I know how powerful and how amazing I am, but I have to show it for myself, right? You can't just say it. You can't just say, hey, when I see the bully, I'm gonna hit him in his mouth. There go the bully. There go the motherfucking bully. The bully in my life right now is my craft. It's a bully. My craft is a bully. It's a bully, and it's a jealous ass bully. And what that means, if I don't focus on my craft, if I don't, comedy is a jealous entity. And the way comedy is, and the way my comedy is, and the way my comedy guide is that if I don't pay attention to what I'm supposed to do, it's not going to come out the best way. It's like, fuck you then. You ain't want to do what you're supposed to do, so I'm not going to bless you with what you're supposed to get. Do the work. That my wife says this all the time, and that's why she's so damn sexy. She said all the time, do the work. Period. That's the best thing you can say. Period. Do the work. Do it. Get up, get your shit, and take care of your business. Reason why I woke up late, man, because I'm on a medication that is cramping my stomach and it's killing me. But I'm still gonna get everything done that I need to get done. And I'm gonna grind this shit out. And I'm gonna show y'all, not even y'all, I'm showing myself why I deserve to be where I'm at and where I'm going at. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even moved out here. I wouldn't have came here. I'm betting on myself. And that's what I'm doing. I'm betting on myself. You gotta bet on yourself. You got to. If you don't bet on yourself, man, who the fuck gonna bet on you? Don't nobody know you. Don't nobody really know you. And that's what I said to myself. Don't nobody really know you, Andre. Make yourself known. So I went up yesterday. I went up to the Comedy Store, and I'm walking around the Comedy Store, and by the time I came out, I had met 8 people, because people were like, "Oh my God, I love your sweater. I love your hoodie." And I'm having these conversations with people. "Oh man, I love that. Oh, C students, I love that. Oh, I love that. What's your name? What's your name on Instagram?" So I got 7 new followers yesterday everywhere I went. That is a success for me. That is a success for me. They approached me, talked to me, added me on their Facebook, on their Instagram. I follow their Instagram. One lady was like, "I got 2 daughters. I love your stuff." She took a picture on my website. It was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Diana. You and your husband meeting y'all yesterday. Happy birthday to y'all. She was like, "I got 2 daughters. They're gonna love your outfit, your hoodies and your sweaters." I'm trying to maintain the Andre Romeo feel that I had before I came out here. Because I'm not a Hollywood dude. I'm not a LA dude. I'm not a California dude. I am Andre Dwayne Romeo Mulligan from Louisville, Kentucky. And I'm infectious and I'm addictive. That's what I was raised. That's how I always been. I always been that way. So trying to be all pulled back and stuff like it's like if I don't like the environment, I left. That's Andre. I'm not staying somewhere where I don't like it. If I don't feel comfortable, I show my face. Hey, how you doing? I'm up out. Oh, Andre was here. Where you at? He gone now. That's okay. That's okay. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with stepping in. Hey, how y'all doing? Greeting, shaking hands, and walking away. I never really gave a damn about the ego, but I always gave a damn about the person I was and the presence that I created, and knowing that I controlled my energy. I got out here to California and forgot how to control my energy. I got out here to California, forgot who I was a little bit, forgot how strong I was, how powerful I was. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that, and I can't be that way anymore because it's not getting me the results that I need. Complaining don't get me nowhere, right? Complaining don't get me nowhere. Pretending to do hard work don't get me nowhere. The only thing that gets me where I need to go is fucking results. It's hard work and results. There's nothing else. That's it. That's it. Me talking, you, Andre, has to do the work. That's it. That's it. When you get out here and you forget that you forget the person you are, or if you're not even from out here and you don't know the person you are, you're never gonna go anywhere. I was a big fish in a small pond back home. I was big as hell in a small ass pond at what I did. So now I'm a small fish in a gigantic ocean. In an ocean. In an ocean. So the whole thing is getting your name out there, getting it popping, but also being you, being authentic. Being authentically you, yourself, and who you are, and the reason why you decide to do what you do. I ain't just wake up and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do comedy today." No, I was like, you know something, man, you're fucking amazing. You make people laugh, you make people smile, and I got to make sure I bring that infectious self to the stage. This is what I'm working on. That's why I'm saying I'm always work in progress, because it's about my comfortability, but dog, I always been infectious. I always been like a ray of energy coming through. Oh shit, that's Dre. That's Romeo. Oh, what's up, Dre? I can't forget the person I am. Don't forget who you are. That ray of light you are. I always been that fucking light. And when I try to change myself to fit everybody else's platform, it does not work. That's not me. I gotta be myself. I gotta be authentically myself, and I gotta approach it with no ifs and buts about it. I am who I am, nigga. I'm here. You ain't gonna change me now. There's no changing me now unless it's in a better way, but also still to gain the world and lose yourself is what they say, right? Don't gain the world and lose yourself. But what if you ain't got the world and you still ain't using yourself? You done lost yourself already because you're pretending and you're thinking this is what they want. No, they don't want another Eddie Murphy. They don't want another Shania Lathan. They don't want another Bernie Mac, another Kevin Hart, another Michael Jackson. They want you. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? They want you. They want you to be who you are. They're waiting on an Andre. They're not waiting on the next Kevin, the next Bruce Lee. The next is you got to be who you self. Build your name. Build your name. People always call me Mulligan. It was weird because I never understood why people call me Mulligan back home. People just be like, "What's up, Mulligan? What's up, Mulligan?" I was like, "Man, why y'all call me Mulligan? Because you Mulligan. You're not Andre. You're Andre, but you're Mulligan. Everybody know Mulligan. Everybody know Mulligan. They be like, who? Mulligan? Oh, okay, Andre. Okay, we know who you're talking about. Don't forget your name is big. Andre Mulligan is a big name. That ain't no little name. That ain't no small name. That ain't no just They ain't no They be like, oh, Romeo Mulligan. Oh, Romeo. Oh, we know Romeo. Dre. Oh, hell yeah, we know Dre. I forgot the power of me. I forgot how beautiful and how powerful my name is because I built my name. I ain't gonna get out here to fucking California and lose my name. I'm not getting out here losing and just becoming just a number, just a person. Oh, he just does comedy. No, that's Andre Mulligan. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? You gotta maintain your dignity, but also you gotta know your worth. If you don't know your worth, then you don't have no dignity for yourself. You don't have no independent style for yourself because you're not able to turn down anything. You're not powerful. I'm okay with not getting something that I really don't give a fuck about anyway. I hate to say it that way. I was talking to Ket the other day. He was like, man, I get on these shows and this show because I'm fairly new and I'm just a stage addict right now. So I'm a freak for it up. I was like, so but you'll let a person just use you? But at the same time, that's not my place. Stay the fuck out of people's business. But Andre place always been. I'm staying out of your face. Thank you. I can't. I'm coming. I'm definitely coming back to Louisville doing a show, man, because I'm recording one of my specials back home, and I definitely will be home. It's just about working. It's just about working progress and going the right direction. You know what I'm saying? It's we forget how powerful we are. We really forget how powerful we are and how unique we are, man. And you are unique. But if you adapt, you're no longer unique. If you change, you're no longer unique. You're no longer yourself. And I've done that so many times here in California where I was like, man, I can't be myself. They don't want to see myself. I got to pretend to act like them for me to get in here. Jackie. What is Jackie? You know what I'm saying? Like you, oh, they don't want this worker. They want this. No, they hired you because of who you are. I came here because of who I am, not who I was. Know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go back to who I used to be. I'm trying to show y'all, nigga, this is me. This is who I am. I'm here. I got everything I need to make it, man. I remember somebody came up to me and said, man, if I looked as good as you and had your accent, man, I'd be on top right now. I'm like, shit. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. And I really, really understand that. I really understand when a person comes to me and be like, Andre, man, your accent is so fucking captivating. Like I literally never loved my smile. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally never fell in love. I didn't fall in love with my smile until I looked at myself and said, dog, you got a beautiful smile, dog. Because if you go back and you look at a lot of my pictures, I was never smiling because I never knew it. You know what I'm saying? I never knew. I never had braces. I literally always thought like you got to have like these Crest white Colgate teeth, and I never knew my teeth were beautiful and white and that because I never showed my smile. I was like, oh shit, I ain't you, boy. Hey, boy, you got a beautiful smile, but I think I was that because number one, I love myself, but I didn't love myself enough to show class my smile. You know what I'm saying? To showcase my smile, but also show class of my smile. Because your smile represents a certain class. It means that you really, really love yourself. When you smiling, you love yourself. Thank you. And Romeo here. You know what I'm saying? Like I really, really, really love the person that I am. What's up? What's up, Scott, man? Hold on, man. Let me see what Scott hollering about. And when I realized that, and I had to, and I really had to make sure that I understood that, because we're primitive to become other people, right? Sometimes we adapt to other people and we pretend to. Talking about you don't love your smile when your teeth are so beautifully white. I said I had to fall in love with my smile. I had to fall in love with my smile. I never really showed my smile because as a black man, I hate to say it, man, we don't get that privilege. You know what I'm saying? You like in the hood, man, you can't really walk around and cheese and do all that, because when you smile, people think you're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, nigga, when you nigga, they want to fight you all the time. So you couldn't smile, and when you did smile, it was at women. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't until later, because I think that's one of the things with J. Cole when he came out with the show with the song Cricket Smile. The Cricket Smile really I see CJ. What's up, CJ? He is a swamp. CJ and the Hollywood Pasadena. No, the Pasadena comedy on the 11th of this month. Oh, I didn't even realize until just now. I will be there. I will be there. I'm gonna put my money on somebody. I'm putting my money on somebody. But put your money on CJ. Pete, your boy said, "Why can't he hear you? Why, Pacey? Why can't you hear anything?" I don't know. You probably have to turn up your volume. Everything is coming in loud and clear on both the bar ends. But I mean, and that's the thing, though, bro. It's like like I said, man, I come from a society, dog, where you really, really can't smile like that, especially being a black man, nigga. If you was smiling, you was gay, or you was on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you can't smile. You smile at the women, and people cannot hear us. She said she can't. Yeah, and I remember my mom saying it. My mom used to say it all the time. Boy, you better smile. You better smile. You better. It's interesting you're saying this, because the times when I stopped smiling were because I lived in rough neighborhoods and people were fucking with me. Yeah, you can't smile. But if I just put on my fuck you face, if I look down, nobody's gonna fuck with me. I'm too tall. It's not worth it. As long as Bro, I remember people used to try to take my headphones and shit when I lived in 160th Fort Washington, New York. At the time, it was 2009, so it was like I was, one of the first waves of hipsters that were living there and shit. People were selling crack and shit. But what I found is after I was there a month, people stopped fucking with me, because then they're like, "Oh, he lives in that building. He's in the same economic fight as I am." What, they think you was a crackhead? Well, I was customer. I wasn't smoking crack, but but they were just thinking, "Oh, this dude's lost." Bro, the society, I think the only person I could say to smile a lot was my cousin Lil Stevie. And my cousin Lil Stevie had the most beautiful smile in the world. And he used to have those big teeth like Chris Rock used to have. I don't know if you remember Chris Rock's teeth at first. They were wide and stuff. And he actually looked like Chris Rock, but he had this jet black hair. You know what I'm saying? And he really, really, really had the most beautiful teeth in the world. And I always used to tell my cousin, like, man, you got beautiful teeth, look, cuz, because he was skinny and people would try to bully him. You know what I'm saying? And he had fighting game. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he had hands on him. But like I said, I was all, man, I fought so many times. I put this up yesterday. How many fights have you been in, bro? Two, and one of them wasn't really a fight. It was just me getting the shit beat out of me. My roommate at the time was drunk, and he had been to jail before, and I hadn't. So you can imagine how that fight quickly, What's that mean? I maybe got one or two in, and then it was me on the ground and getting beat on. That means you just can't fight. A nigga going to jail don't mean anything, but a nigga know. The kid could Okay, you can't fight.
No.
Okay, so that
I'm more like I can defend myself, but I can't cause damage.
what's defend yourself? Like block. You a blocker? Oh man. Hey bro, you know it's I
did headbutt my friend. Hold on. I got one of my best friends in the chat. I did headbutt one of my friends. After he like hit me in my one testicle while we were playing pool basketball. Now I have one testicle, so like any hits to the groin are serious because I could lose my other nut. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
So I push him into the wall, and like we squabbled, and like like I like one good hits in, and then we were like all of us were trying to stop it, and nobody saw that I got my good hits in. So I was like, yeah, man, come on, man, we don't need to fight. And after that happened, he headbutted me.
You let a motherfucker headbutt you?
One of my best friends, but I get my hits in. What can I get you, boss?
I think what's the worst? Somebody bit me. Somebody bit me during the fight. Motherfucker bit me during the fight. And I got stabbed with a pencil. That I think those two worst things that ever happened besides, the other stuff. But yeah, stabbed with a pencil during the fight, man.
How old were you when that happened?
5th grade, I got stabbed with a pencil. When I got bit 3rd grade, I think I probably have been in maybe 50 fights. Maybe about 50. About 50. And I'm honestly,
I assume you won most of them.
I all of them, but 2.
Where are you seeing Strawberry Mango, boss man?
I won all my fights but 2. I'm 50 and 2. I mean, yeah, I'm 48 and 2.
48 and 2? You should meet in the UFC. $20, boss. 2 pom-poms, 1 pom-pom.
I didn't want to go.
I'm eventually going to have to fight someone here because we get like these kooky guys that don't want to leave. Strawberry Mango, $20.
Like,
no, it's a better product. These ones leak and they're defective. That one's good. Yep.
And that's the thing, man. I got muscles. I got muscles when I was probably about 23, 22, 23.
So what were you like in like high school? Were you skinny or fat?
No, I was athletic. I started wrestling my junior year. But I boxed and I took karate my whole life.
Nice.
So I was taking Taekwondo and Tang Do and Shotokan growing up. And I've been in karate since I was 5 years old. And I always talk about that was like our babysitter. So we was in karate, and I mean, dog, I used to, fight. Like I had so many, like probably at least 50, maybe more. And
you don't come off as the person, at least since I've known you since what, it's been like 5-6 years since the Clown House days. You don't seem like the person who goes out drinking, looking for fights, or just in general on their walk of life being like wishing someone would fight.
No, son, niggas are always jealous. That all my fights came from niggas being jealous. My fights came because no, it came from niggas being jealous because females like me, and niggas just jealous of who I am or how I do. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga gonna test you. It's like you fighting your best friend or fighting one of your homies. Y'all trying to see who runs the clique. Y'all trying to see, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But it always came because people see me. I think a lot of people would see me and they would think I was just talk. I thought they thought maybe I could be words. And when they found out I wasn't words, and the nigga tried me, I just gave him with a 1-2.
Oh. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes you gotta do that.
Let me see. And that,
you ever end up in a fight over a joke?
Nah. I was gonna beat a cat up though, because I did a joke and he he got on stage and was like, man, I can't believe you would do something like that and say that joke. And I was like, man, you better keep that shit to yourself. But you know the weird thing though, bro, nobody ever, I can name how many times a dude try to fight me straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like most guys can't fight straight up. They try to hit you from the side and do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like those are most cats. Most cats won't hit you and square straight up like one on like straight up. They want to try to sneak punch you and shit like that. And that's why most of the cats that I beat up, when I beat them up, I try to fucking hurt them because I'm like, nigga, I will break your goddamn neck if you try to sneak punch me. Like, if you gonna fight me, let's go. All right, we fighting now. Boom. But a lot of cats, they need to get a sucker punch in, and I don't play the sucker punch shit. Like most of the time, I can guarantee you, most of the time, the fights you were in, I guarantee you, a nigga sucker punched you first.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the one where I ended up getting beat up. I got sucker punched first.
I mean, a lot of people don't know if a person hits you from the side or grabs you from behind, that's sucker punch and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call sucker punch. Guys do it all the time, bro. Hey man, we getting a lot of Florida people on here.
Yeah, I guess so. Good Florida people, good LA people. I think it'll be a good battle.
What the hell? Okay, yeah, go ahead if you want to run them.
All right, let's see my roast jokes for CJ. CJ has only had sex with one person, which is his high school sweetheart who he's getting engaged to, which is surprising because he looks like he's on the third draft of his manifesto. Six Oak Shop. Doing good. How are you?
I don't like that.
That would be Mike. Just call back after 4 o'clock. All right, thank you. Bye. Let's see another one. CJ looks like someone who would simultaneously say the N-word and then check someone's privilege for saying the N-word. Okay, maybe I'm gonna get smoked.
Those the only two you got?
The only two I got so far.
CJ looks like he's the first person to holler get a rope. That like you can something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to say how racist he is, you know, like that's him. He might not say it, but he gonna string him up. That's CJ.
Yeah, he'll be the first one to grab the rope when somebody says.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like CJ's not racist, but he's the first person to holler get a rope. And you get then that kind of, you know what I'm saying? That kind of. All right.
I like it. I'll work with it.
Yeah. So yeah, man. What's up, Superstar Productions? Got the homie man on here, Anthony Rashad. He's a world-renowned director. One of my homies. Yeah, he shoots a lot of projects, man. But
well, I got customers. But peace out, y'all.
Hey, you back, man? Welcome back too, man.
Have a good one.
All right, one. Hey, man, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to See Students in Detention, man. Comedian André Mulligan, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. For some weird reason, my video was off. What's up, Reach, man? I'm just now jumping off too, man. But so y'all know, man, so I can end this See Students in Detention. Everybody on my Facebook, Instagram. I see y'all on YouTube, everybody. Like I said, man, everything falls down to this. You are where you are because of who you are. So your life is a result of your hard work, your drive, your push, your go. It ain't nobody fucking else. It ain't nobody else. What does your name mean? On paper, What does your name mean on these streets? And what does your fucking name mean to you? When I sat back and I just listened to Eddie Griffin and I realized this, and I say this all the time, you can't get better unless you're around better. You got to be around motherfuckers who going to push you to be the best. Okay, you were better back home. But where you at right now? Don't get caught up into the hype. Be the best version of yourself. And this is where I have put myself in sometimes where I kind of feel like I want to fit in with motherfuckers. But look, nigga, I've never been the nigga to fit in. They fit to me. I don't fit to other people. That's never been my thing. You can't put a fucking circle in a box, nigga. I'm not going. You're not going. It's not going. Be yourself. People, anytime you see me kind of like, that's because I'm in a process of growing. I'm in the process of changing, but also I'm in the process of saying, nigga, it's time for me to remove myself from shit that's not benefiting me, not helping me grow, and not making me the best version of my motherfucking self, dog. I am who I am. My name has always rung fucking bells. André Dwayne Mulligan, Romeo Mulligan. You can look me up, Romeo Entertainment online. Even though I don't got my strip company anymore because I'm no longer dancing, my name meant something. It means hard work. It meant dedication. It meant that he shows and he results and he does what the fuck he do. There's nobody like me. There's nobody like me. I will tell you this, man. There is nobody like me. I'm always going to have my back, but also I'm always going to be a person that has everybody else back. I'm always going to be a person that remove myself because I've been through so much bullshit, nigga. I see the bullshit. I don't go to bullshit. I don't need it. How good do you want to be? How great do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Nigga, ask yourself that. Wake the fuck up. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to See Students in Detention. I am Comedian André Mulligan. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Be fucking ambitious about your life. See y'all tomorrow, man. We out this bitch. Hey. Hey. Hey.